Now at 1, LA Mayor Karen Bass is speaking out after yet another federal immigration raid in the Westlake area. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 1. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Crean Winter in today for Lou Parker. Today's raid comes as LA Mayor Karen Bass doubles down on protecting immigrant communities.
KTLA 5's Kimberly Chang is live in Boyle Heights, where local leaders spoke out a short time ago.
Hi, LA Mayor Karen Bass was here along with community and business leaders. They just wrapped up a news conference a few moments ago where she addressed protecting immigrant communities, and she also talked about the federal raid that happened earlier this morning. Take a look. Now, the organization Union del Barrio posted a video showing federal agents at a Home Depot near MacArthur Park detaining people just before 7 a.m. using a Penske moving truck. The mayor's office today that for months federal agents have masked themselves, and now they're, quote, using rental trucks to conduct seemingly discriminatory raids. A user posted another angle of today's raid to the Citizen app. Take a look. This was on the 1600 block of Wilshire Boulevard in the Westlake area. The mayor's office said in a statement today that the Federal Court of Appeals made clear that it is unconstitutional in this country to racially profile people and snatch them from sites. Tactics like this are un-American, and we will never accept these terrorizing ploys as a new normal. Now, the mayor spoke at the news conference today at Mi Centro in Boyle Heights, a community center, and she spoke with some community leaders. Take a listen.
Now, a few days ago, we celebrated the court decision, and we're going to continue to celebrate that court decision, but we have to fight to make sure that that court decision is actually implemented and followed. Because this morning when I woke up, I saw pictures of a raid. It is hard for me to believe that that raid was consistent with the court order that said you cannot racially profile, you cannot racially discriminate. What I saw on the video, what I saw on the pictures that were sent to me looked like the same guys chasing people through a Home Depot.
The question this morning is whether or not the ICE raids violated that temporary restraining order, or if the government can come forward with additional evidence, different evidence, to show that they did in fact have a reasonable suspicion that the people who were detained today were violating federal law.
Now, the mayor also said that the city is gathering information on today's raid, and they will consider all legal options. Reporting live in Boyle Heights, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Kimberly, thank you. A police pursuit ended in a multi-car crash on the 605 freeway in Downey this morning. A dark-colored SUV was being pursued by Whittier police officers. The suspect was wanted for assault. It ended on the southbound side of the freeway. This was near Firestone at around 10:30 this morning. At least 2 other vehicles were involved in the crash. There did not appear to be any serious injuries. The driver was taken into custody without incident.
Developing news out of Huntington Beach, where a man opened fire inside his condo, sending bullets flying into other units.
SWAT officers were called to the scene early this morning, and a suspect was arrested. KTLA Orange County Bureau Chief Chip Yost live in Huntington Beach with all the details. Chip.
Yeah, hello there. The Pacific Coast Highway here back open after it was closed down in both directions earlier today because of a very dangerous situation taking place right across the street here at the Harbor Pacific condominiums. Police say a man was inside his own condominium with a shotgun, firing shots through his own walls, went into other units. Take a look at this video. This video is from the outside of the suspect's unit. You can see the holes in his unit. When you pan around, you see the direction where those bullets were going, where those shots were going was in the area of the pool. Over the pool, you saw barbecues had some holes in it. Also, you saw a window across from the pool. One of the units had a bullet go through it. There was a man who lives inside that unit who says he feels very lucky. He's going to play the lottery today, he says, because that window that the bullet went through was in his bedroom. He happened to be in the shower at the time it happened. Take a listen to his story.
This is my bedroom window, and this is where the bullet hit the window.
And you were in the shower at the time?
I was in the shower. So the bullet went all the way through my apartment and landed right here on my door.
Thankfully, things ended peacefully and nobody was hurt. This is a picture of the suspect, 56-year-old Eric Fremgen, being taken into custody. He was booked on a negligent discharge of a firearm charge, according to Huntington Beach Police Public Affairs Officer Corbin Carson. But they say the Huntington Beach Police Department is also going to provide him access to mental health services if he needs them. As for the investigation, we did see crime scene units over there. They're going through the area. They were looking at the damage, but we do hear that there are a number of units, not just the one we showed you, multiple units that were damaged because of what happened. But again, the good news, nobody hurt, and the suspect gave himself up peacefully. For now, reporting here in Huntington Beach, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.
All right, thank you, Chip. In Hollywood Hills, the PD investigating a break-in at a home on the 2300 block of Jupiter Drive. Police were called just before 5:45 a.m. and Sky 5 could see a second-floor window that had been smashed. 2 residents were home at the time, and they say 2 to 3 suspects entered the property. It's not clear if anything was taken. Right now, police have not provided a description of the suspects or any further details on the incident.
Thousands of residents in the San Fernando Valley are dealing with water issues today as an intense summer heat wave is just getting started. KTLA's Gene Tang joins us live from Northridge, where free drinking water is being distributed. Gene, we've seen long lines there all day.
Yeah, long lines of cars. We're live here at Holly Burnson Memorial Park, and as you mentioned, this has the worst possible timing. This is the start of a 3-day heat wave today through Friday. That's also as long as the repair work is going to take. That's according to city officials. But what you're seeing right now is that there are cars pulling up into the park, one of 3 distribution sites. LADWP workers loading up bottles of water into the back of their vehicles, doing that as a kind measure. However, a lot of folks are complaining because they have no water at home. Take a look at this. Sky 5 video shows lines at 3 different distribution sites, including Holly Burnson Memorial Park in Northridge, where we're live, plus Tampa and Cessna in Porter Ranch, and O'Melveny Park in Granada Hills.
Hello, open the back. Yeah. In the door? No problem. Yes, please.
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
Hey, everyone is on their best behavior here, right? So LADWP workers giving residents free bottles of water, even helping to load it into their cars in this drive-through. City officials urge everyone to please conserve water at home if you have it by turning off sprinklers, washing machines, and dishwashers in the area. Meantime, they are picking up that free stuff, the bottles of H2O. LADWP starts emergency repairs today after a valve failure at a pump station. It cut water to more than 9,000 customers in Granada Hills, Northridge, and Porter Ranch. The broken system serves a $10 million gallon tank bounded by Rinaldi South, Balboa East, DeSoto West, and Foothills North. Water disruptions are expected mostly in the mornings through Friday. City crews working 24/7 on a 20-foot underground valve. Excavation alone takes about 15 hours. That's even before repair work can begin. Well, Mayor Karen Bass mobilized city resources, including high-capacity pumps, extra police patrols, and firefighters. And as temperatures start to soar, people say they are grateful for the free bottled water and hope this disruption ends soon.
It's so hot, and I mean, like, we can't shower, we can't cook. Like, I don't even know how I'm gonna get through the day.
So I just woke up this morning. I was gonna go shower, but the water wouldn't turn on. So I was confused, and I asked my dad, and he said the power, or the water's out because they're fixing the pipes and stuff. So we just had to go down and shower with our aunt's house.
Yeah, a bit of an inconvenience for a lot of folks, thousands of people. There are these 3 water distribution locations for drinking water. Those are at the Holly Burnson Memorial Park in Northridge, O'Melveny Park in Granada Hills, and Tampa Avenue and Cessna Boulevard Northridge Porter Ranch border. So you can go there. Seems like, according to LADWP, there is no limit on how much water you can get back out here live. But what we've noticed is that people are pulling up, getting maybe 3 or 4 different packets of water, you can call them, and then driving off. But then you are more than free to